and welcome to episode 30 of my Metroid Prime 100% run. In the last episode, we delved deeper into the Phazon mines, and in today's episode, we're going to fight what is, in my opinion, the most difficult boss in the game, the Omega Pirate. There's I call it the trifecta of bosses in this game. The Omega Pirate, the final boss, and one other one which we haven't encountered yet, that I think are the three most difficult fights in the game, by far. And out of the three, I actually think the Omega Pirate is the most difficult fight because it's the least straightforward. Obviously, the final boss is tough because it's the final boss. It's supposed to be, but in terms of, it's not just part of the difficulty is how it's not very straightforward. This fight is not very straightforward at all. It's got like a little puzzly element to it where you have to kind of figure out how to beat the boss. The first time you do it, it's not very apparent at all. Health alert, Phazon radiation warning is still in effect. Do not enter a Phazon processing area without level 8 radiation gear. B? I think that's an 8. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal. Phazon processing efficiency at maximum production at 187% and rising. Yeah, and while I think the final boss is more of a be patient, pay attention to what you're doing. Obviously, it does a lot of damage because it's the final boss. But if you just pay attention and don't rush it, I think the final boss is definitely doable. The other one, I'll get to it when we get to it. But this one, this fight, there's nothing worse, in my opinion. It's not an unfair fight by any means. Don't get me wrong. It's just a very difficult one. What's in here, I wonder? Okay, it was a plasma pirate. I wasn't sure. Yeah, the thing with this fight is, well, I'm going to be quiet during the fight too, so I guess I might as well tell you what's going to happen. So the way this boss works is it's got plating on its arms and legs. You have to destroy the plating before you can actually damage it. But once you destroy the plating, it turns invisible, and it will go into one of the Phazon pools that are scattered throughout the arena. There, it will regenerate. It's also invisible, so you have to use the X-ray visor to find it. And while it's in the plasma pools, it's regenerating its health. If you're not quick enough, the plating comes back, and you have to do the process all over. And that's the tricky part. Like, you don't know where he's going to be. I think there are 3, maybe 4 plasma pools in the arena. So wherever he ends up going, you don't know where it's going to be until you finally pick it back up with the X-ray visor. So you have to rush over to it. Flamethrower is its weakness, and the only way you can actually lock onto it is with the X-ray visor. Mind you, it does a lot of damage. It's got armor on it's heavily armored. It's got like the regular pirates come at you and hit you with the little scythe. It's got energy scythes. It's got the stompy on the ground wave attack, and it's got shoulder cannons that throw bombs. And on top of that, there are adds, and any boss with an add that has adds is just way more harder than it needs to be. So as you're trying to fight this giant monstrosity, there's going to be, I think, plasma troopers coming at you. So that just makes it for a much tougher fight than it needs to be. But so like I said, I'm probably going to be quiet throughout the fight. The first time I ever played this boss on the GameCube version, It was the first time I died in this game, and it's not an easy fight. It's not an easy fight at all. So it looks like one. It looks like only two plasma pools. But once we beat the pirate, we'll go up there and explore. But for now, well, let's go ahead and do it. There's no point in prolonging. So here we have a new creature's entry. Omega Pirate. Look at the size of that thing. The most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Omega Pirate can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself to Phazon, it can regenerate damaged tissue and organs. Considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program, this enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. So here's a Phazon pool, don't touch it. There's the other Phazon pool, don't touch that either. The pirates will be coming up from the catwalk up there. Yeah, I think that's it. So I read a trick. I have never tried it, so I'm going to try it. To blow off the plating from both arms and both legs in one go, you just place a power bomb close to it, and it should knock it all off. So I'm going to try that, because otherwise you have to use missiles. Why does it have to smash? You could just, you know... try it. Yeah, now it's vulnerable, right? No, I still have to... I don't think I got it then. Oh my. Alright, it's time to stop screwing around. I said it's time to stop screwing around. Yeah, there are 3 pools after all. Yeah, I don't think I knocked off the plating. I thought that would work. I read it would, but I guess it didn't. Oh, there are the bombies. Man, I'm already almost down 100 points of health. So far, this is not going well. Gosh. I think we know who's winning this fight so far. And it is not me. Here come the ads. I thought I saw some ads on my map. Actually, the ads might not be a bad thing right now. I could use some health. Gosh, those things are super accurate. Like, there's just no avoiding that. There we go, freaking finally. There he is. That's phase 2. Oh, those are different pirates now. Ice ones. Alright, so here we go. I have to get rid of these jerks. Oh, thankfully, like I said, well, I don't think I mentioned this actually. They get killed by its attacks too. Okay. Oh. No way you block that. Okay, it's just sucking that up now. Even though those are missiles. Yeah, it's just sucking it up. Well, it did knock 2 of them off. That's actually a lot easier. Man, I'm taking a beating here. Really need... There we go. Last one. I also gotta stop hurting myself. It's definitely not helping that I'm standing on the phase on here. Oh, they're going to be regular. It doesn't matter. I have to avoid them. Be nice if you showed up. There he is. There he is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Crap, I didn't do it in time. Because these guys are in my way. And now there's a mix and match. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Oh, it did. It did work out very well. Alright, what colors? Please let them be red. Oh, of course they're not going to be red. Just, I can't. I can't afford to like pay attention to those guys though. I have to pay attention to the Omega. There he is. I'm not gonna make it in time. Yeah, I didn't make it in time. This fight is just... Perfect. They're the kind of pirates I wanted to see. At least two of them were. At least one of them was. One more. Come on. And with that, we get the Phazon suit. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press 2 to access the inventory screen. Samus gallery unlocked for purchase. Additionally, I want to talk about... Well, that was just such a crap battle too. I'm going to go ahead and go back and save and replenish my health. That was absolutely bananas. But additionally, when standing in pure Phazon, I thought I heard Metroids. Yeah, there are Metroids here now. There weren't Metroids here before. Were Were there? I don't think there were, but I'm gonna go ahead and save because I'm not doing that fight over. Yeah, that was it's such a pain in the butt. It's such a pain in the butt fight, but we got through it. I'm not surprised I almost died. I mean, I was really close to dying. It's just it spams the absorption thing where it holds its hand out, and you can't really do anything when it does it, and it chases you. And the bombs it shoots from its shoulders, they're so accurate. It's insane, but whatever. Like I said, it's tough enough without the ads, and the ads are the worst part because you have to hit it with the flamethrower to kill it. It's the weakness. But you're probably not going to get a chance to kill the guys that are killing you while you're trying to kill it. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, you also get the Phazon beam. It doesn't really mention it, but the power suit has been corrupted by viral exposure, turning into the Phazon suit. The viral corruption of the power suit has some beneficial side effects. The suit is now resistant to the effects of blue Phazon. What, there's other color Phazons? The suit is not invulnerable to the effects of all Phazon, however. In addition to Phazon resistance, the corruption has dramatically increased the defensive shielding levels. So that's one thing. And then we get the Phazon beam. The viral corruption of the power suit has altered the arm cannon as well. It is now capable of firing the powerful Phazon beam. Phazon beam appears to be triggered in the presence of high concentrations of Phazon. Regular arm cannon functions return when Phazon is not present. The charge beam does not function when the Phazon beam is active. So that's right. When you're standing in Phazon, you get the Phazon beam. On that note, however, that was a really tough, long battle. I am going to call it on this episode at this point, though. In the next episode, we're actually... we have one more thing to do down here. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that next episode. And then we're going to make our way out of the mines and back to the Chozo Temple, the Artifact Temple. Collect a couple more things on the way, and then we're done. We're done, and we can head to the final area of the game. So, yeah, not bad. Making progress, slowly but surely. But anyway, thank you for joining me for this episode, and I'll catch you guys next time.